Hey, Autom8tic crew, VIP members, we're so glad you're here, and congratulations to everybody who took advantage of our Cyber Monday and Black Friday offers. We're so stoked you guys are included now in our VIP groups. We're adding new features, updates daily, working on some monitors for you guys, just trying to build more value into your licensed membership that you have with us in Autom8tic as we continue to do that. One of the biggest pieces of value that we sent forward for the offer last week was including Foot Locker. We did have some success last Friday, the Red Jordan 4s, and really excited about that. And we actually did a little bit of refining on this last night. I appreciate everybody and your patience for bearing with us. Development team, we have been working really hard, testing internally, pushing updates so you guys can have the best odds of success this week for releases in Foot Locker and also Supreme. So wanted to just kick it off on this screen, guys. In the VIP group, I sent over the link. Always make sure you guys go into the system, uninstall the old files, and then reinstall this update. Fingers crossed, this should be the last time you have to do that. The reason why is that we added this week this check updates button. So this is pretty cool, guys. Basically, you click on the button and it'll pull updates, okay? So as this goes through, you select this, it'll say, hey, you got a new version, you're on 0.03 or whatever, 0.05 or wherever we get to, and then you can go ahead and update it. We don't really recommend skipping it, but you can, and we're actually refining this all the time. Right now, this process has been basically just from a development perspective running in the background. So I've already done the update, so I'm going to mention to them just to remind me later. But you can always pull up updates. If we're going to do the best we can to keep you guys like tip of the iceberg informed when we have updates. So when we do that, we'll post it in the VIP group for you guys, and then that way you guys know. All you got to do is just come over here and click the button, okay? So same old deal. Basically, we changed the install process a little bit. You'll kind of notice, I'm not going to walk through everything in this video, but basically we changed it from basically just extracting the files simply to an install wizard. And as you're installing it, boom, you'll have the software right here. So this is actually a really cool feature. Another piece of major update that we did this week is every single week you had to go in and pull up your license and integrate it. And I know we've had a few support questions about licensing. Well, now the memory of our software is going to be able to remember your IP address and your license. So as long as you had this software installed on your system, it should just go ahead and launch without you having to put the license key in every single time. So it's really cool, and we still have it secure for you guys. So you guys don't have to worry about your license getting out there, but it's all internally in our system, and it's tied to your computer. So that's a pretty cool update, guys. So I'm just going to walk through just really briefly on how to do the Foot Locker release here, because this is the newest one. So if you go into the Foot Locker section, actually, I'll just go back to the releases section. So first step is you're going to be able to create the release, and then you name it, and then you do the drop down, and then you select Foot Locker. Okay. Now, when you go back to your Foot Locker tab, we have it to the point to where now you might be able to just pull up the URL rather than have to worry about all the keywords. So this is typically where we'd have the keyword section, but it's a little bit cleaner, and it's going to be a lot faster for you guys if you guys just copy and paste the URL right here. So instead of selecting keyword, go ahead and click URL. Now, of course, like if you do keywords, just follow our normal keyword words rules. As you guys know, we don't, with our software just yet, we don't really have plus signs, minus signs, anything like that. But you can just put in comma separated by the keyword. So, for example, if you were going for the Red Jordan 4s, you just go Red Jordan 4s, or whatever keyword it is that week. Check in with your Cook Group experts on keywords. We try to keep you guys up to date on keywords, but this is really exciting because not only do we want you guys copying with Supreme, getting all your value of this bot, and you're being able to resell, we want you guys being able to get into the sneaker market. So this is a huge epic update. We're excited about it. So as you go through here, you can just select NA here. If you needed to add a specific color, you could, but especially if the URL, you don't really need to worry about that. Really recommend that. 3,000 is what we've been testing it on. If you guys have different parameters that I know there is some new bot users in the group, and we welcome you, and we welcome everybody who's expert to beginner. It's totally fine, and we are setting up our company to be able to support you as well. So if you are a beginner, feel free to ask. There isn't a dumb question, okay? You can message us. You can message Surfman. You can message some of the cook experts. That's what we're here for. We all have a lot of experience in the game, especially the cook experts, a long time in the industry. Development team, we actually do a lot of the technical support for you. So go ahead and go with 3,000. We have been using it at that, but if your cook experts are recommending some different ones for restock or anything like that, you can go ahead and do that. Make sure that your proxies are good. Of course, you can test the proxies. I can go back over that real quick. And then your category, of course, is going to be shoes as opposed to Supreme. And then you're going to be able to select your proxy. So I know that there's been a couple really sweet partnership announcements that Davey's been announcing with proxy. I had a lot of questions about proxies. I've been doing the best I can to share with you guys the partnership opportunities we have right now available to you. But one of the big ones is one that Davey's been working on, Solestate, username in Discord, with Leaf proxies, and there's a couple others. Us personally, the development team, we have been using Leaf proxies with some success. And some with not success, but they have been pretty good for us. Davey, if you have any feedback on your Supreme chat, happy to hear that on there. So this is how it works. As you update this process, you can run a number of tasks just like usual, and you can go ahead and run the task. Now, the biggest change in this process, and I have wrong credit card information here, so it's not going to check out, but the biggest change that happens with this process now, guys, is that lots of times you can get a hit. We've experienced this, and you're not going to get a confirmation email. You're not going to get, notification, but you might get a charge. So if you have charges and then you receive the item, then it went through. So we're working on a better format to be able to pull through, our system to be able to actually do purchases and notice that you have a purchase. So you can see this, it'll update the status here, tell you exactly what it's doing. So if you do have something in the possibilities that there's something that happens with it to where, you notice like, hey guys, I was in the checkout process and something got tripped up, you can kind of notice this in the status. So normally, like with Supreme, we have a success message that's going to be popping up here, but we don't have that quite yet with Foot Locker. We just wanted to get this out to you guys as fast as possible. So bear with us as we do this. So your success messages are still in progress. We're working on that in the next build. We really wanted to get this update going on for you guys right here. And there you go. There's your possible success message. Now, I had wrong credit card information, so obviously this isn't going to go through. There'll probably be a charge on this card that I'm using, and it'll just say pending, and it'll just go refund back to the account. But if you do have a situation to where you do get a charge and it doesn't go back to the account and it just stays on there, and you get a UPS notification or FedEx or whatever, we've experienced that, then boom, you had success. So I hope that helps you guys, and really excited for this announcement this time. If you guys have questions with this, I know this is pretty fast. We just want to be able to get you guys going ready for Supreme tomorrow. Feel free to ask, okay? And now I'm going to pass it on over to Davey. Solestate, how are you?
I'm good, man. So really exciting features that have been added to the bot this week. Shout out to all you guys who have been working extremely hard to make this happen. I think some of you guys who are maybe new to botting might not quite understand, but for those of us who have been doing it for a long time, all this stuff with bots is not easy. It's extremely difficult, and the sites that we're trying to bot are constantly changing. So really awesome that these new features are coming to us this week, and it's a big week this week. So let's start out talking about the Supreme release that's going to be happening tomorrow. This week, we're finally getting the much anticipated cross-box logo items that we've been waiting for. Obviously, we're going to be seeing the release of 2 cross-box logo items. We're going to be seeing the release of the hoodie and then also the beanie. The hoodie and the beanie are going to come in several different colors. And as you guys know, the hoodie will come in the standard sizes that it comes in. I really don't have to give too much on color and sizing. Anything that you can get is going to be fantastic. Um, these items are going to be going crazy resale wise. So any color, any size that you can get, you're going to do great on resale. Something that we've been noticing lately is these beanies have had really great resale value as of late, and the margins on them are great as well because of the cheap retail, typically around $36 or $38. And another item that is kind of unexpected, we didn't really hear too much about it. It kind of came out of nowhere. Is this other beanie right here? This refrigerator beanie. And that one's actually cheaper on retail at $36. And everyone has obviously been extremely excited about this one. You guys can see in Supreme Community how upvoted it is. It's actually beating out the Cross Box logo beanie. But those items right there, any color, any size that you can get, you're going to do great on resale. And then the last item that I would mention is that Pills skate deck. You guys know that we saw some of the Pills color earlier in the year on a tee. That one did okay, but this skate deck at $50, it's a really safe bet. You're not going to see insane profit with this one, but you're guaranteed to make at least some money off of it. And with the other three items that I already mentioned, this one should be a little bit easier to get than we've seen in most weeks. That doesn't mean that it's going to be a walk in the park or anything like that to get. It's still going to be difficult. People are still going to be going for it. But I would say this is an item that you shouldn't prioritize as number one. Definitely go for those top three items first, then have probably just a couple tasks running for this Pill skate deck. So just some more advice for Supreme. Make sure your proxies are good. Try to make as many unique billing profiles as you can. If you have Capital One, take advantage of Eno and their virtual card that you can use for Supreme. Because lately I've noticed that Supreme has been really zeroing in on these card numbers and all the billing information that you guys have. They've really been trying to cancel, and any duplicate orders that you try to check out, you risk getting both orders canceled. So I highly suggest all the billing profiles only used one time to avoid cancels, and mix up your billing profiles as well. You can jig your address a little bit using different abbreviations of, for example, street. You could spell it out. You could put ST, STR. But if you guys have any questions on how to jig your profiles, just get with me on Discord, Solestate in the Discord. I'll be more than happy to walk you guys through it and answer any questions you have. So this is a big week for Supreme this week. I expect to see a lot of success from you guys. So once again, if you have any questions, don't be afraid to reach out, and I will get with you guys as quick as possible and ensure that you're ready for this very important release tomorrow.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Davey. Appreciate the update. And yeah, that's a really good tip, guys. The thing that we've noticed at the development team is we've had to also navigate payment information, and you might think that you're good to go with one card, and next thing you know, you get a decline or you get a message that says there's a high traffic error. That could be due to your payment method. Supreme doesn't really like to publicize exactly why they're declining your payment or why the transaction's not going through, but it could be because of your payment method. And yeah, definitely take advantage of this tip. This is a massively good tip, guys. If you want to go over here and check out the virtual cards at Capital One, we don't get anything out of this, obviously, but you do, and that's what we want you to get. So go check them out. It's a really big thing, and then get with Davey, Solestate username on Discord, about proxies. I mean, if there's two things that are super important to all you guys who are kind of new, I know if you get to this end of the video and you have a lot of experience, obviously, this is not really applicable. But those of you who are new, this is a really big thing to be able to integrate payment methods with proxies, guys. There's major things to integrate with Autom8tic, and we want you guys to be successful. So that being said, we'll wrap up right there. Really appreciate your time, Davey. Take a look at the beanies. Like Davey was saying, I noticed that right away. When I took a look at this, I was like, wow, there's going to be a lot of success. This is for you guys. I mean, this is a great week for you. I mean, this isn't excessively high retail. Same with the skateboard, Pill Skateboard. So, I mean, this is a great opportunity to give Autom8tic a whirl. Run it on Foot Locker, on any of the releases. We haven't done a video on that, but you could always get with Davey about that and ask questions about releases, and we're happy to answer those questions. So it's a lot of value that we're bringing to the table for you guys here this week. We're really excited about it. I mean, we started out Autom8tic with a vision of okay, we want to give you guys a good bot, good sneaker bot, with obviously Supreme and all the sneaker sites. But now it's expanding. We want to bring more value to you guys and offer more and bring more to the table. And as we do that, we're going to come up with new processes. And one of the things that we did this week was add on the monitor. So that was kind of exciting. And we're going to continue to add on more things. And of course, your cook experts, I mean, they have a lot of experience already. There's a reason why they've been assigned this role. So they already have a lot of established success with other bots. A lot of the other members in VIP, you guys have success with other bots. I mean, I've taken a look at some of your guys' screen recordings that you're sending over. A lot of you guys are Cyber fans. You have Cyber installed on your computer. You guys are not newbies. This message is obviously, so we hope to bring value both to the experts. We will bring value both to you experts and then also you beginners as well. And we're really stoked for the collaboration with Six Figure Sneakerhead. All y'all that took advantage of that this week, congratulations. And Six Figure Sneakerhead has amazing material in the sneaker community, and we look to build upon that. So our collaboration together. So, I'm here for you guys. Anything you guys have, feel free to message me there. My name's Evan. I'm at Surfman there in Discord. Davey as well. And I just would like to congratulate you guys once again and look forward to seeing you guys' success. I'll end it there.